He's gonna go through church, and then if he still isn't feeling that great, he's just gonna go by urgent care and see, let them listen to his lungs, make sure he sounds okay. She said that his chest x-ray looked a little more cloudy than it did because they did it like 10 days ago and I did it again today. And so she's like, I can definitely tell you're struggling. I am still doing intermittent fasting. So many of you are like, what? You're not intermittent fasting? I thought you loved it. I do love it. I learned my lesson though about filming in front of the window because people kept walking by without clothes on. And so I kept having to like put weird pictures up to block them out.
But there's something moving on, the way we long gone. There's so many ways to escape, but I guess it's time to wake up, time to wake up. Far too many ways to escape, but I guess it's time to wake up, time to wake up. Time to wake up, time to wake up, baby. Time to wake up, time to wake up. Time to wake up, time to wake up, baby. Time to wake up, time to wake up. I know I should have done this, should have quit this long ago. Can't stand another heartbreak, but it's time to let it go. It'd be easier for me if I turn away to flee. Oh, but there's something holding on, the way being long gone. There's so many ways to escape, but I guess it's time to wake up, time to wake up. Far too many ways to escape, but I guess it's time to wake up, time to wake up. Time to wake up, time to wake up, baby. Time to wake up, time to wake up. Time to wake up, time to wake up.
Hello everybody, good morning. Welcome to another daily vlog. If you are new, my name is Jess. I vlog every single day over here on my YouTube channel. We'd love to have you. We are getting ready for church this morning. It's always chaotic and crazy, but it's been a really good morning so far. We're headed to church. We got all the bags packed, all the kids ready. I'm wearing this white dress that I got at Ross, and I love it so much. I never wear white. I never wear white. I always feel like it kind of washes me out, but I think it's really fun for summer. And then this necklace, I was trying to show y'all in the video. David got me this. It says, I love you to the moon and back, which is what we always tell each other. And I never wear it because I just don't wear a lot of necklaces. I feel like it needs to be tighter though, but I'm not taking it off and putting it back on. I'll have to get him to help me tighten it a little bit. But I normally wear my kids' name necklaces, and a lot of you have asked me like, what happened to the name necklace? I still have it. I'm just kind of taking a break from it because it's rose gold and I've been wearing more like silver and stuff. But don't worry, I still have it. Anyway, we're getting ready to go. Update on David. He was still up all night coughing and not being able to sleep. So I told him, maybe you should go back to the doctor. We've kind of played around back and forth with it because he is feeling better than he was, but it's just been days of him not being able to sleep and coughing and not feeling well. So he's going to go through church, and then if he still isn't feeling that great, he's just going to go by urgent care and see, let them listen to his lungs, make sure he sounds okay. I mean, he hasn't run fever. I don't think he's contagious or anything. It's just he cannot get past it. I'm pretty sure he had like bronchitis on top of the virus because he sounds exactly like I did when I had bronchitis. And I know that can take a long time to get over. But bless his heart, he's just had a rough time of it. So I will let you guys know how that goes. I think both of us will be like more peace of mind when he goes to the doctor. He's been like a week and a half ago, but he's just still not getting better. So maybe they could try something else, or I don't know, give him another steroid shot or something to kind of help. He has like really bad seasonal and sick asthma. Like if he gets sick, he kind of struggles with asthma. So he's just been having a hard time. But anyway, we are headed out right now. I got all the kids ready. We're going to take our weekly Sunday before church picture, which is always real fun. And then we're going to go to church. I'm not even going to take my camera. I'm going to leave it here because I never really use it. I don't want to risk breaking it or one of the kids dropping it. So I will see you guys after church. We'll hang out this afternoon. There's no church tonight. So we just kind of have the night free to hang out, have fun. And I'll see you guys back then. All right, you guys, we're home. I came outside because the kids are watching a video and it's loud. And now it's loud out here because Layla's barking at our neighbors across the fence. Not our neighbors, but the neighbors' dogs. Okay, so church was really good. Of course, I came home and immediately changed clothes. That's how I roll. David did okay through church. Felt pretty good, but me and him were talking after, and I'm like, I hate for you to have another rough night of not being able to sleep. And maybe if you go to the doctor, they could check you and just make sure you're sounding okay. Make sure there's not something else they need to do. Get a little bit of support. Maybe that would help. Even just peace of mind that he's getting better, because this has been going on for a long time. I guess it's been like 10 days since he's been to the doctor, and it's gotten some better, but it's not that much better. So by the time I stopped at McDonald's and got the kids some food, because Nate's bus drivers got him a gift card for McDonald's and we hadn't used it yet. So I thought, perfect day, I'll get some Happy Meals. Anyway, so I got through the drive-thru and got home, and David had already been seen. That was so fast to go through urgent care. So she listened to his lungs and said, yeah, I'm not loving the way those sound. Sounds like you're having some trouble. And she said they're going to, I think, do another chest x-ray. And she said he has a little bit of fluid behind his ears too. They're going to test him for COVID. I really don't think it's COVID because Mark and I did not have COVID. We were both tested. But I know, it'd be good for him to be tested just to make sure. It'd be weird if David had something totally different than what we had that was going through. And they said he may need a different antibiotic. She said that they gave him, so we were wondering what exactly they gave him the last time, because they gave him 2 shots, and then they gave him an antibiotic prescription and an inhaler prescription. So I'm like, what are the 2 shots? Are they both steroid shots? Well, she said one was a steroid shot and one was the same antibiotic that they gave him orally, which I don't know why they doubled it up, the same antibiotic, but she said maybe that antibiotic's just not cutting it. So they may change up the medicine. So I'm still waiting to hear back about how his chest x-ray looked and the COVID test. So I will let you guys know when I know something. David said this multiple times, and I agree with him. This is the sickest he's ever been, his whole entire life. He's not on death's door or anything, but he just can't get past it. And bless his heart, he's been up every single night for the last 3 or 4 nights, just coughing and coughing and coughing. And it's just exhausting for him. So hopefully they can figure out something to make him feel better. I came home with the kids. We're just going to hang out for a little while. Came out here to check on my flowers. They don't look like they're the sun has hit. So I showed you guys our little patio. This part of the patio doesn't get really sun until the afternoon. It's starting to get some in the next couple hours. It'll be more in the sun. But the garden gets a lot of sun. Just the way the house is. Whatever direction it's facing. It gets a lot of sun. So I'm going to have to watch it, which is great. I'm going to have to watch it and make sure it already looks kind of dry to me. And I don't want it to get too much sun and not have enough water. So thank you guys for all of your tips you left on the video. I'm going through all of them. I am planning on getting smaller tomato cages. These are way too big. But then somebody said maybe to put them around the cucumbers, which is a good idea because they're bigger and they like to spread out a little bit. So anyway, I am not, and then some of you are saying maybe to try planting them over in the flower bed by the house. I am not doing that. It probably would be good if I did that, but I am not ready to tackle this flower bed yet. It needs a lot of TLC and we're just starting small. So if this completely flops, maybe I'll try it next year, but we're just trying to ease into it. And this flower bed is just weeds and all kinds of other stuff. And it needs to be tilled and dirt and all this. So I'm not a pro. Not a pro. We're just going to dip our toe in this and see how it goes. So let me water the flowers. I'll check back in when I know something about David. I'm so ready for everybody to be feeling better. We moved 3 weeks ago, and every single week we've had someone sick, and it's been hard. So we need to get everybody feeling better. So let me water everything, and I will catch up with you guys in a little bit. All right, you guys, I was trying to get a clip of Nate because Grammy got him this book. It's like a Dr. Seuss biography book. I mean, it's like for adults, y'all. It's like the biography of Dr. Seuss. It's called The Seuss, The Whole Seuss, and Nothing But the Seuss. Nate loves it. He's in there. I said, what are you doing? He said, I'm learning about Dr. Seuss a lot. He's in there telling me when he was born, where he was born, all this stuff. It's so funny. He will not let me put it on camera. He just says, no, anytime I try. So I like to document this stuff because this is the stuff I will forget. But I'm telling you guys about it, so hopefully I won't forget. But it is cracking me up. Okay, I just heard back from David. He's done. He's so thankful that he went in, and so am I. It's so hard to know, like, am I getting better? Am I not? Do I need to go back in? Because he's still on medicine. So part of him's like, I think I'm getting better. Maybe I should just wait. And then part of him's like, no, I need to go in. So anyway, I'm glad he went in. She said that his chest x-ray looked a little more cloudy than it did because they did it like 10 days ago and I did it again today. And so she's like, I can definitely tell you're struggling. Like she said his sacs are falling every time he breathes in. So he's just having trouble. So she has changed him to a different and stronger antibiotic. She said to keep doing Mucinex and to keep doing the inhaler. And she said, if you're not feeling better in 5 days, come back. So he said that she was very like aggressive and like great. And, they checked him for COVID. It was negative, which I figured because me and Mark were both checked for COVID. We were negative. They also said that he has bronchitis. So, the viral infection we had, it turned into bronchitis on him, which is what I just had, like, what was it, right before we moved, a couple weeks before we moved. So, I mean, it's just been one thing after the other. Plus, like, I'm sure, like, all the allergens in the air. I've heard moving here to Arkansas is really rough for allergy people. And David is very affected by that, too. So, it's, like, been everything all together. He's going to try to go by the pharmacy and drop off the prescription, and then maybe we'll pick it up later for him, but it's right at 1:30, and I know a lot of the pharmacies close between 1:30 and 2 for lunch, so I don't know if he's going to try to wait it out till 2. I said, if you don't feel like it, just come home, and I will take care of it. Bless his heart. He was very careful this morning not to stand too close to anyone. He didn't, like, directly pray for people up close because we didn't want to spread anything. I really don't think he's contagious at this point. When I had bronchitis, they told me, like, you're not contagious. You're past that period of sickness. Like I said, he's not running fever or anything, and he hasn't for days. But just to be safe, he was really careful and he powered through. But I know that he just needs to rest and heal, and hopefully he'll get better. So I know he will. Not hopefully. He will get better. I just mean hopefully sooner rather than later. So anyway, I just laid Mark down for quiet time. I'm planning on maybe going out in a little while. I got everything to make Sloppy Joes, which I thought I'd make tomorrow, but I did not get barbecue sauce. So, hey, what's up?
Nothing.
How was church?
Good. Got prize.
Yeah, we started something new. Miss Samantha, our children's pastor, who's awesome.
Where's that?
It's over there. We talked about putting together, like, the kids are in service with us right now until all of our rooms are done, which hopefully will be very soon. But anyway, we put together some little, like, worksheets and coloring pages and stuff for them to do while they're sitting in church. Do you think it made it, like, a lot easier to sit in there to have something to do? Yeah, and then she had them, and then she had, like, prizes for them when they got done. That was so sweet. So she got this big sticky hand. That is a giant one. Also, I might run into Walgreens if I have to pick up David's prescription. I'll definitely run in there because they have Arm & Hammer Arm & Hammer laundry detergent. Buy one, get two free, which is a really good deal. I don't really need laundry detergent, but then I have a $3 off too. So that would make I think it's like $7 for 3, $7.98 for 3.
Usually. 7.98 for 3. 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 7.98 for
like $7.98 for one. You're getting 2 free. And then I have $3 off of that. So it would really be like $4.98 for 3. So maybe I'll go and see if there's any left, and then go to Kroger and get barbecue sauce and just kind of walk around. So if I do, I'll take you guys with me. She told David not to take the medicine till like dinner tonight. So we have time.
Sticky hand.
That's a giant sticky hand. It's going to get so fuzzy.
It's as big as my hand.
Joy.
Joy to the world.
Anyway, so we'll see y'all back in a little bit. So David's on his way home, and I'm going to go get his medicine. He ends up dropping it off at Kroger, so that's fine. I wanted to go to Kroger anyway. There's a fly in here. I've gotten so many questions from you guys because I know I've talked it in like bits and pieces of different vlogs, and so I want to say it again because I know it's kind of confusing. I am still doing intermittent fasting. So many of you are like, what? You're not intermittent fasting? I thought you loved it. I do love it. But also, I'm eating like this healthier, no sugar, no flour. And it's not because of any, like, I think it's bad to eat sugar. It's not because of that. It's just I have an addiction to certain foods. And when I start eating them, it's very hard for me to moderate the amount, and I overeat them. And so eating these smaller, healthier, whole foods, I can't do OMAD right now because the volume of food would be too much to eat. It's really hard to eat all of like all the vegetables, all that in a very small window. So I am still intermittent fasting. I'm just doing a longer eating window. So I eat around 2 o'clock every day. And then my last bite of food is usually between 6 and 7. So I have about a, what is that, like a 4 to 5 hour eating window. And then I fast the rest of the time. So if that's confusing, there's another explanation. I've been trying to type it out in the comments, but I feel like it's kind of confusing. And it's really been working for me. You know, I've gotten the comment like, what? I thought you said you would never cut out food groups. And yeah, I did say that. But also I'm experimenting. This could totally fail and I could hate it. But for me, like cutting out the sugar, cutting out a lot of the processed foods has helped the cravings not be there. And it's easier for me to eat 0 cookies or chips or whatever than it is to eat 1 or 2. It's just, we all have different struggles, and mine is with food. And so this has really been working for me. And I'm not cutting out, when I say I don't want to cut out food groups, what I really, my heart in that saying that was actual like carbs, fat. I never want to cut out carbs again. I never want to cut out fat. I never want to cut out those things, because that's like when I did keto, I was miserable. Now keto works great for some people. My dad does keto and he does really great with it, but everybody's different. And so anyway, I'm eating whole grains. I'm eating, you know, corn and sweet potatoes and stuff like that. I'm just not having the chips and the cookies and all that, because for me, I have no trouble not overeating sweet potatoes. I have the trouble not overeating like sweet potato chips or chips and salsa. So anyway, I hope that cleared it up. And like I said, I'm just experimenting. We'll see how this goes. I'm going to show you my first meal. It is 1:54 and I'm just now having my first meal. So let me show you guys how this is what I have pretty much every single day. And I love it. Okay, so I do measure it out just to make sure I'm not overdoing it. It's 4 ounces of cottage cheese, 4 ounces of roasted sweet potato. I top the cottage cheese with this everything bagel seasoning, and I do like a generous amount. And then I top the sweet potatoes with this salsa verde taco sauce. And I kind of mix it all, like I get a bite with a little bit of everything on it. And it is so good. And then I do 6 ounces of fruit with my first meal. So this is pineapple, and y'all, it is like the most delicious pineapple. So this is what I'm having for my lunch, I guess, breakfasty lunch at 2 o'clock. All right, now I'm in the car, not to keep updating y'all every step of the process here. David got back home and I'm going to get his medicine, but I want to show you guys a sweet friend at church. Miss Marilyn made me a sweet present. And I know she watches the vlog, so I wanted to say thank you to her. Look how cute this bag is that she handmade. That's so cute. And it has like a little bag on the inside. I told her, I said, I love florals. She's like, I know. So sweet. Look at that. Oh my gosh. I would love to be able to learn how to make something like this. This is beautiful. And there's a little, oh, I need to put this on my keychain. Little keychains. These are so cute. I love that. So thank you, Marilyn. Miss Marilyn, if you're watching, that is so kind of you. I love it. All right, I'm beeping. I think the prescription's ready. So I'm trying to decide if I should go to Walgreens and get the cheap. I guess I will, because of that. I mean, that stuff doesn't go bad. I don't need it right now, but I will. So I'm gonna go to Walgreens and then I'm gonna go to Kroger and come home. We need barbecue sauce for the sloppy joes because I forgot to buy that. I want to get more tortillas because we have lots of taco meat and I'm out of tortillas. And then I need lettuce, apples. I think that's really it. Not a ton of stuff. So I'll see you guys back later. All right, you guys, I went into Walgreens and I didn't end up buying the laundry detergent. They still had plenty of them, but I didn't think they smelled that good. Not only did they not smell good, they smelled bad. So I just was like, forget it. I don't need it. So I walked out. Now I'm going to go to Kroger. I don't know. One of them smelled a little better than the other one. There was like a fresh scent and like a clean scent or something. And then they had this sensitive skin one. But I'm just going to wait. Maybe there'll be another sale with ones I like better. So now I'm going to go to Kroger. I really like our Kroger. It's very big and their produce section is really good. We had a big Kroger in Georgia. Do you guys remember that? It was a really big one. When they built it, they built it while we were living there, and it was the biggest one in the world when they built it. I'm sure now there's a lot bigger ones, but the produce section was horrible. Like everything was always gone bad. And what I've learned is with that kind of thing, a lot of it is like management and the produce manager and how well they do at keeping things fresh. This one seems a lot better. So anyway, as I've been eating healthier, we've been going through a lot of produce, but then we're not spending money on the junk as much, you know? So I think it all balances out. I want to get some better apples. The apples I bought, I think I got them at Walmart. They're kind of mealy and they're just not good. So I want to get some like really crispy apples. So I'm going to see what Kroger has. And I need more lettuce because I've been eating a salad just about every day. So anyway, I'm still wearing my necklace. I need David notice. I need to show him that I'm wearing the necklace you got me. So, all right, I'm going to stop updating you after every single bump in the road, but I want to tell y'all, no good at Walgreens today. Maybe you guys like the Arm & Hammer. Maybe it works really good, but I'm not sure. I don't know if I've ever used it. So, all right, I'm headed to Kroger. All right, you guys, just a really quick haul. Didn't get too much. While I was there, I went ahead and got a gallon of milk. We still have like a full gallon I bought yesterday, but this will just last for the rest of the week, so I don't have to buy it again. It was a pretty good price. I think it was $2.89. Blackberries were $1.25 each, so I got one. I love blackberries, but I think I'm the only one in the house that does. This is also $1.25. I got some pizza sauce because it's just cheaper to do this than make like frozen pizza. Frozen pizza is so expensive right now. So I know I already have some cheese. So I got a pizza sauce. Okay. Pizza sauce. And I got, you want one of those? Okay, hold on. I'm trying to show them what I got.
Show them.
Well, I can't even get through a haul before people start tearing into the groceries. I got pizza sauce and I got some pizza crust. These are 3 pizza crusts. I thought we could make pizzas. Let me do this and then I'll help you, okay? Flour tortillas, lettuce. I thought I would try this in the air fryer, like with some seasonings. I know Jackie from Intermittent Fasting Foodie does that. And, okay, you're crinkling. And she likes it. So also cheese was $1.49 each. So I stocked up. You could get 5. I normally like to buy the blocks, but they didn't have very many different kinds. So I got 2 of the Colby Jack and the blocks. And then I got some mild cheddar, some nacho and taco blend, and some Italian. This bag of chips was $3.99. It's a huge bag. So I got one of those. And then I got some Pink Lady apples that Lucy's trying to get into. All right, you guys, it's 4:30. I decided to come out here for a little snack. And, well, I guess it's more like a meal. But, and then just kind of read out here where it's nice and quiet. So I thought I'd show you guys what I'm having. So I'm having an apple with some peanut butter and a banana. I'd like to do like 6-ounce portions of fruit. So the apple plus the banana is right at 6 ounces. And then I have a string cheese, some carrots, some cucumbers, and this is my favorite hummus. It's jalapeno honey hummus from Fresh Cravings. I get that at Walmart. I have a friend out here. And then I'm going to check on my flowers. I did water them when I got home, but just to double check and make sure they're looking still hydrated. And I will see you guys back in a little bit. All right, you guys, so we're trying out our sandwich maker, making some grilled cheeses tonight. This is how they come out. It's really cool. It even like slices it down the middle. They're really hot. I'll break it apart when it cools off, but it turns out so good, and it makes grilled cheese like without having to flip it or anything. You just put it in there, press it down, and then wait for the lights to turn green. If I can find one on Amazon, I'll link it, but I got this at the thrift store. All right, you guys, it's right at 7. I'm having dinner. So the kids love the grilled cheese. David really liked it too. He had one. He's been eating kind of blandish foods. He just hasn't had much of an appetite. So I made myself a lettuce wrapped burger, and I have some of the G. Hughes ketchup. I really like this stuff on there. And then I air fried the whole bag of okra. I just seasoned it like I season all my vegetables. Garlic. There's some paprika, some seasoned salt, and I got it as crispy as I could. It's not super crispy. That one is real crispy, but I'm going to experiment. They were in there a real long time, and this ended up 12 ounces of frozen okra. Did I say okra or zucchini? 12 ounces of frozen okra ends up weighing only like 4 ounces once you get like all the moisture off of it and cook it a little bit. So I'm having that. And then a big like garden salad with chopped up broccoli and carrots and some ranch dressing thinned out, and also added hot sauce to it. So this looks delish. All right, you guys, I'm back outside. It's just so much easier to film out here. I learned my lesson though about filming in front of the window because people kept walking by without clothes on. And so I kept having to like put weird pictures up to block them out. So I'm gonna sit this way. I think everybody's clothed, but just to be safe. Dinner was really good. Lettuce wrapped cheeseburgers are so good. I liked them even before, like even when I was still eating bread, and I love bread, but I still like the lettuce wrapped cheeseburgers. You don't really miss the bread because you get the same flavor, and the lettuce is so crispy and it's delicious. I sat out here for probably an hour and a half today and just sat in the sun, read a little bit, and I want to talk to you guys about this. I, had a goal to read 100 books this year, and last year I think I read 70 something like that. I'm gonna get eat up by mosquitoes out here. And then all of this stuff happened with us moving, and David lost his job, and all of this stuff, and stress, and honestly, like reading, I haven't cared about it. When I get stressed out and like my mind is always whirling, it's very hard for me to pick up a book and not like, I don't know, and enjoy it, I guess. And so I haven't read a book in probably months, honestly. So I actually picked up a book today, one that I had started previously, and I really like it. It's called Just the Nicest Couple, I believe. And it's by Mary Kubica. I'm gonna double check so I'm not telling you guys the wrong thing. I really like her books, but it felt good to be reading again because I really do love reading. And I don't know Mary Kubica, Just the Nicest Couple. It's really good. And another thing that kind of messed me up with reading is my library card in Indiana expired right beginning of the month after we had already moved. I didn't even think about that till it expired. I guess it was only good for 2 years. So I don't have that on my Libby won't work through them. So we haven't signed up for a new library card yet, but I was able to contact the Arkansas Library here and get a electronic access to, so I have another Libby card. But their selection is just not as good. So like all of these books that were on my hold list are like not available, which is fine, I guess. We need to go to the library. I need a couple more pieces of documentation to prove that we live here and all that, because my name is on not a lot of stuff, and they want to see like 2 forms of residency. All of this stuff's in David's name. We're going to be getting our license here soon, so that'll work. But anyway, so I haven't had access to Libby, and I haven't been able to read as much. I do have some books on Kindle and stuff like that, but I was like in the middle of books on Libby, and it all kind of just sucks. So I'm excited to get more into reading, and I sat out here for like all day, like an hour and a half to me is all day. Sat out here a long time this afternoon, and I told David, I want something out here. I want a lounge chair. I want to be able to like lay back. In the afternoon, it is so breezy back here. I am telling you, we could not have picked a better, whatever direction we're facing in this side yard. It is so nice. Like, there's like a breeze that comes through, and it's beautiful out back here. I mean, the background, don't look at the tarp and everything else, but I'm really looking forward to, and the dog's barking, I'm really looking forward to being out here, and I want a lounge chair to be able to like lay back, put my feet up, even fall asleep if I want to out here. So David's like, yeah, we can get you a lounge chair. So I need to be looking for one. I really think I'll enjoy that this summer. And then when the kids are playing in the water, I can just lay back and relax and maybe read a book. Of course, I'll be watching them too, obviously. But anyway, that's our afternoon here. David hopefully is going to start to feel better. He's only had the medicine in his system a few hours, so whatever. That's probably hasn't taken effect yet. But the Mucinex is really, ever since he started taking that yesterday, he's been feeling better. So I have hope that he will be getting better very soon with a new antibiotic and all of that. My biggest prayer for him is that he can sleep, because he's had so many nights of not being able to sleep, and he's like getting worn down. You know how you get. So hopefully tomorrow is Memorial Day, and we're just going to be resting, relaxing. No really big plans, which is kind of sad, but then also I think we need it. I think we need just some time to relax and chill. Of course, remember everyone who laid down their life for our country, and for us to live in the country we live in and have the freedom we live. I tell my kids all the time, like, we live in the best country in the world. We are so thankful to live here, and for the people who came before us and laid down their life so that we can have our freedoms. And of course, we'll be talking about that with the kids more tomorrow, remembering everyone who laid down their life for us. This chair is very uncomfortable without the the padding for the bottom part. But anyway, it's so nice out here. The light should be coming on at any moment. I wonder if they'll come on here in a second. That'd be nice. The only problem is I need to, I guess, plant something like a citronella plant or something. Citronella. You know what I mean? The anti-mosquito. Supposedly we get really bad mosquitoes here because we live, they have rice paddies, and so that makes mosquitoes bad, I've read or heard. So that's fun. But we need to make sure we're spraying ourselves or doing something to combat them. But anyways, that's going to be it for today. It was a great day. Looking forward to tomorrow. I love you all so much. If you like the video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below. Please subscribe if you're new. We'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye.
I've been trying my best for a while, trying to please everyone who's around me. I've been putting on a fake smile, even though I'm wasting